Hi, I'm Mike, founder of GoodBed.com. Today we're going to be taking a close look at the Saatva HD mattress. Now, as you may know, Saatva was one of the online mattress pioneers. They've been doing this for a long time. But this is a relatively new product for them, and it is designed specifically for the needs of heavier sleepers. So we're excited to give you our take on this mattress. Stick around. Now, in case you've never seen one of our videos before or been to our website, goodbed.com, the number one thing you need to know about mattresses is that they're highly personal. This means that a mattress that is truly terrible for me can be the very best mattress for you and vice versa. So the thing that you need to focus on in order to make sure you're choosing the right mattress for you are what we call the 3 F's: fit, feel, and features. Fit means finding a mattress that's going to fit your body, including your weight, your shape, and your preferred sleep positions. Feel means finding a mattress that's going to fit your personal preferences on various aspects of the comfort of the mattress. And features refers to a set of characteristics of the mattress that actually can be better or worse, but may or may not be a priority for you personally. So let's start with fit, because that's really the most important of the 3 F's, since it's what determines to what degree you're going to get the 2 things that everybody has to get from their mattress, which are back support, which is really code for proper spinal alignment, and pressure relief. Now, before I go any further, I want to urge you to check out the full written version of this review, because that's going to contain all the details on our in-depth ratings and assessments for really every type of sleeper, all the permutations of weight and sleep position and so forth. You can find a link to that right in the description of this video. But at a high level, what we found in testing the Saatva HD mattress is that we actually think it's going to be a pretty good fit from a spinal alignment standpoint for a wide range of sleepers, including across both weights as well as different sleep positions. And that's in spite of the fact that the company really only markets this to people who are between 300 and 500 pounds. But we found that there's enough softness at the top of this mattress to accommodate even light side sleepers, which is always the group that we would expect to be kind of whose needs are most diametrically opposed to the needs of, say, a heavier sleeper. But in this case, we felt like even a lighter side sleeper from a spinal alignment standpoint would get at least very good support. And of course, we found that for heavier sleepers, across really all 3 sleep positions, we felt like the spinal alignment is likely to be excellent. In terms of pressure relief, I was also surprised to find that the pressure relief, I think, is very good, if not excellent, including, again, for lighter sleepers. Now, we really focus on side sleepers when we think about pressure relief, because that's the position in which your body's weight is distributed over the smallest surface area. So you're most likely to feel pressure points in your shoulders and your hips. And I weighed just under 200 pounds. I had no such issues on this mattress. I would say that the pressure relief for me was excellent, and I even felt like people lighter than me, as well as even people curvier than me, whether in the shoulders or the hips, would have at least very good pressure relief on this mattress. So now we're going to move on to the second of the 3 F's, which is feel. Now, again, these are the things that can't be universally better or worse. They can only be better or worse for your personal preferences. And the first of these is softness. And in looking at the Saatva HD, we felt like we've classified this as a medium firm on our softness spectrum, meaning just to the firmer side of medium. And it's kind of a combination of a relatively, or I'd say like kind of a medium amount of softness in the sort of top layer of this mattress, the quilting foam on top, with more of a firm level of softness on everything below that. So that kind of all balances out to a medium firm. The next feel characteristic is what we call cushioning depth, which is the difference between sort of sleeping on your mattress, getting that floaty type of sensation, versus more sleeping in your mattress, which gives more of a hugged or cradled sensation. And in the Saatva HD, we felt like it was kind of down the middle on this. We felt like the amount that you sink into the mattress was kind of about average. Likewise, the degree to which it accommodates your curves was pretty average, not really sinking in any deeper or shallower than a kind of an average mattress, just right down the middle. The one thing that sort of broke the tie was that the point elasticity, which is kind of the how closely does it conform to your body's curves, was a little lower than average. So on balance, we'd probably say that tips the scales slightly towards the side of maybe getting more of that floaty sensation than a hugged or cradled sensation. But in general, we'd characterize it as pretty close to in between those two. The next feel characteristic is memory feel, which is that sort of slow melting sensation that memory foam is known for. And there is 1.5 inches of memory foam in this mattress. However, on balance, we felt like the amount of that memory feel was actually less than average, just given the amount of the prevalence of memory foam in mattresses today. It's almost as if like the average mattress has a certain amount of memory feel today. This probably would have less than that, even though you can perceive it a little bit. You can't necessarily perceive it, or at least I didn't so much lying on my back. But if I were to put my elbow into the mattress or my shoulder and I'm really paying attention, I can kind of perceive the memory, the sort of delayed responsiveness happening. I also can perceive it a little bit on the recovery. There's about a 3-second recovery, which is kind of typical for memory foam, kind of average speed of recovery. So on balance, there is a little bit of memory feel, but maybe just a little bit below average in this respect. Less than average is what I should say, because there is no better or worse on this front. And the last feel characteristic is sort of the opposite of memory feel. It's bounce. That quick response that you get from certain mattresses. And in the case of bounce, we always look at it at 3 different levels of the mattress. At the top of the mattress, we found that there actually is a fair amount of bounce, largely coming from the latex that's right underneath the comfort foam up on top. So that definitely has a springy characteristic, and maybe even the comfort foam itself has a little bit of surface bounce. We'd test the mid-level bounce with a 16-pound bowling ball, which we found had a pretty solid amount of bounce. Came back quite a bit. So mid-level bounce, definitely a sizable amount. And then we also tested deep bounce by me putting my full 200 pounds down on the mattress. And in that case, we found it had really a high amount of bounce relative to other mattresses we've tested. So certainly on balance, in spite of the fact that there is that memory foam 3.5 inches down into this mattress, we feel like at all levels of this mattress, there's a little bit of bounce. It's certainly gonna be a better fit for people who like a little bit of bounce in their mattress. So now we're gonna move on to features. And as you'll recall, these are things that actually can be better or worse, but may or may not be a priority for you personally. And the first of these is motion isolation, which, as you may already know, refers to the degree to which someone on, say, this side of the mattress will be aware of or disturbed by what's happening on, say, the other side of the mattress. And we test this a couple different ways. We dropped a 16-pound bowling ball on the mattress, and what we found was the bowling pin on the other side of the mattress was slightly impacted, but overall not too much. We also tested it with me kind of inconsiderately getting into bed with my full 200 pounds. And in that case, again, the bowling pin slightly impacted, but not too much. And in no case in any of our tests did the bowling pin tip over. Now, this was a little bit surprising for us, frankly, because this is a mattress that is made with connected coils. Because the coils are connected to each other across the mattress, we thought motion would transfer more easily across the mattress, leading to a lower motion isolation score. However, we were pleased to see that that was not nearly the case as much as we thought it was going to be. And that's on account of that helical, a helical design that they used in connecting the coils, which we'll explain more in the materials and construction section. But suffice to say, we found the motion isolation in the Saatva HD was very good. The next feature relates to temperature, or what you might think of as cooling, because there are a lot of people, particularly heavier people, who have a concern about sleeping hot during the night. And we always look at a few different things here in assessing the kind of cooling, temperature regulating properties of a mattress. And we start with airflow, because that is obviously the best way for fresh, cool air to reach your body, as well as warmer air that may have been absorbed into the mattress to escape away from your body. In the case of the Saatva HD, this is a coil mattress, so there is that section of the mattress that does have a lot of air in it. However, it is 7 inches down below the surface of the mattress that those coils begin, and they're encased in a foam perimeter. So we would definitely say that there is some airflow in this mattress, but overall maybe we'd call that like okay amount of airflow, but not the best. The next thing we look at is how much of your body's surface area is exposed to the air and thereby able to most efficiently dispel heat directly. And in the case of the Saatva HD, because you get a little bit more of that floaty sensation, because of that lower point elasticity we talked about, the mattress doesn't conform too closely to your body's curves. That works really in your favor in this particular area because it does allow more of your body's surface area to be exposed and dispel that heat. And so we would say very good on that dimension. So then overall, what we would say is that if this is an area of concern for you, the Saatva HD mattress is at least okay, maybe even pretty good on this particular front. The next feature is edge support, and we always make sure to look at this a couple ways as well. The first way is sitting on the edge of the mattress, as I'm doing right now. And in this case, we found that the mattress, even when my feet aren't touching the ground, was able to support my weight pretty well. So we'd say excellent edge support in that position. That was great. And then lying on the mattress, we found that it did even better. We really felt like I was completely stable lying right up on the edge of the mattress. So for those of you who get pushed to the edge of the mattress during the night for whatever reason, that's going to be a nice benefit of this mattress. So on balance, edge support is at least excellent, maybe even exceptional on this mattress. The next feature is ease of repositioning. Now this is not going to be a priority for that many people, but for some people this will definitely be a big priority. So we wanted to make sure we took a look at it, and what we can tell you is that this is not likely to be an issue for anyone on this mattress. The ease of repositioning, we would say, is excellent. The next feature is the use of natural materials in the mattress, which for many people is more about the lack of harmful chemicals. And I want to start by saying in this case that this is not an organic mattress or even an all-natural mattress, nor does the company claim it to be one, in spite of the fact that the word organic is on the cover of the mattress. That refers to just the cover material and the cotton used in that cover material. However, if this is an area of concern for you, there definitely are some things about this mattress that can give you some comfort in this area. Starting with the fact that in terms of like minimizing the use of chemicals, this is a mattress that while there are 5.5 inches of polyurethane foam kind of between you and the coils, it is fundamentally a coil mattress. And so all that part of the mattress that is made from coil is using steel, which has no harmful materials, certainly no off-gassing. And so that is all replacing what could otherwise in other mattresses be chemical-based. So that's a positive. The next thing I would point to is that they do use natural materials. Again, in lieu of what could otherwise be polyurethane foam or what have you, you've got a layer of 100% natural tallow latex. So that's, again, a nice plus in this area. And as we mentioned previously, the cover uses organic cotton. So that, again, is a obviously natural material. The next thing I would point out is that even as it relates to the polyurethane foam that is in this mattress, it is all certified to the CertiPure standard, which is a standard that looks for both the presence and off-gassing of various harmful materials and certifies that neither are present beyond some minimally acceptable threshold. So those are all some things you can definitely take some reassurance from. And then the only kind of very last thing I would add is that whenever a mattress gets delivered to us, we always make sure to do kind of an initial off-gassing test to get a sense of what sort of smells or off-gassing are we experiencing. And this is a mattress that does not come pre-compressed. So basically the way you can think of it is that any off-gassing that was going to happen with this mattress has already happened long before it arrives at your house, because it's not being vacuum sealed like a lot of the online mattresses that you might otherwise see. So in this particular area, we would certainly say this mattress did very good. So on balance, if this is an area of concern for you, I think we would say that the Saatva HD mattress is a pretty good option. The next feature is adjustable base compatibility, which is something we get asked about more and more these days. So we just wanted to let you guys know, in case this is something that's a priority for you, this is not a mattress that is designed to be used on an adjustable base. So not adjustable base compatible. So now that we've fully covered the 3 F's, which is going to be how you make sure you're choosing the right mattress for you, let's talk about 3 things that are going to be important to your purchase experience anytime you buy a mattress, but particularly when you're buying one online, like this one. Those are delivery, return policy, and warranty. In terms of delivery, Saatva actually offers free white glove delivery on this mattress, which basically means not only are they going to bring it to your doorstep like most online mattresses, it'll come with a couple of guys who will bring it all the way into your bedroom, take it out of its box and its plastic and all the packaging, set it up on your bed, remove all that packaging, and they'll even remove your old mattress as part of that service. So that's actually quite above and beyond what you normally get with an online mattress delivery. So, and by the way, this is a very heavy mattress, so there's even more additional value to white glove delivery in this case than in an ordinary case. In terms of the return policy, Saatva offers a 120-night in-home trial, during which time you can return this mattress for any reason for a full refund, with the one exception that you will be still responsible in that case for a $99 pickup fee, in a sense, because they will actually come and get the mattress, bring it out of your bedroom, which again is not something that most online companies do. So you'll be responsible for $99 cost for that service. In terms of the warranty, Saatva's warranty on this is a little bit complicated, but essentially it's a 20-year non-prorated warranty. The one thing is that after year 2, if a warranty issue were to arise, you'd be responsible for shipping costs in both directions of $99 each way to send the mattress back for repairs, any repairs that are needed. In those first 2 years, if anything comes up, you'll just be given a full replacement mattress, which they will come and bring to you. If, however, at any point during the 20-year period, you would prefer to just replace the mattress and actually keep the one that is having the warranty issue for a guest room or a family member or what have you, they also offer an additional option that basically between years 3 and 5, you can purchase a new mattress from them for 30% of the cost that you paid. If that happens between years 6 and 10, you can purchase one for 50% of the cost, and between years 11 and 20 for 75% of the cost. So that's just kind of an additional option to have as part of the warranty that's on top of their willingness to repair any issues that come up as well. So it's really at your option which of those you want to exercise. But of course, keep in mind that in that scenario, the mattress that you're keeping is one that is defective in a sense. It's either going to have a deep body impression or some other defect, so it's not going to be a pristine second Saatva mattress. So, but that being said, we also advise people that the most important term in any mattress warranty is what they define to be an allowable body impression, which the industry standard for inner spring mattresses like this one is 1.5 inches. And in the case of the Saatva warranty on the Saatva HD, they also use 1.5 inches in this case. All right, so now let's get into what's actually inside of one of these Saatva HD mattresses. And for starters, we'll just show you, you're looking at about a 15-inch mattress total. And it consists of 6 total layers. And we're going to start at the top. At the top, right below this cover here, you've got 2 inches of polyurethane foam. All the polyurethane foams in this mattress are sort of in that 1.5 to 1.8 pound density range. This particular polyurethane foam up on top is pretty soft. It's kind of like a quilting foam type of softness level. Then right below that, kind of around here, you've got 1.5 inches of 100% natural tallow latex. Then below that, you've got 1.5 inches of 5-pound density memory foam. And then you've got essentially a coil unit that's a 6-inch coil unit that's sandwiched between 2 layers of polyurethane foam. You've got a 2-inch layer on top of it and a 2-inch layer on bottom of it, just to kind of give it some firmer foam to kind of support the coils in a sense. Those coils are a 12.5 gauge wire. Gauge is a measure of the thickness of a wire, and obviously that correlates to kind of its rigidity and strength. 12.5, the lower the number, the stronger. 12.5 is very much at the stronger end of kind of what the wire is we see used in mattresses, probably right around the strongest we've seen. That's really good. They're also connected coils, and a lot of people talk about pocketed coils today. Pocketed coils have really become much more the standard even in mattresses today, and a lot of people ask me like, well, why would anyone ever want a mattress that's not pocketed coils? Well, I've always said one of the situations where connected coils are better is for supporting heavier people, because with a pocketed coil, it's really only as good as its own ability to support the weight directly above it. With connected coils, they're borrowing from the coils all around them in terms of their support as well. So if you're trying to support more weight, a connected coil system is going to do a better job of that in general, kind of on a pound for pound basis, not pound for pound of the sleeper, but pound for pound of the metal. And so that connected coil system is going to be a really good solution, and is one of the ways that this mattress is designed to support heavier people. So then you got, again, so you got the 2-inch layers of foam on each side of that connected coil unit. And then going around the perimeter of the mattress, you've got you got a foam perimeter of really firm edge support foam to give the mattress a really strong edge. And then another feature it has in this coil unit is basically an additional wire going in this across the mattress in this lumbar area to provide additional support in that lumbar area, which is also the area that all of us are the heaviest, which is our hips. And then the other thing I'll point out is that in the design of these connected coils, they did use a helical wire to connect the coils as opposed to just a rigid kind of straight wire. And that actually has some nice benefits from the standpoint of motion isolation, because when you're talking about a helical wire, which is basically like a corkscrew shaped wire, that's what's going through and connecting each coil to the other coil. So you can imagine that's got a little bit of give in it, so that one coil can move down a little bit without necessarily affecting the coil next to it. And also that helical wire will have a little bit of stretch to it. So unlike a straight wire, which if these coils were tied together with a straight wire, you push down on this all the way across the bed, that other coil is going to be affected because it's connected to that coil with a straight wire. With a wire that has a little bit of stretch to it, that connection is going to be a little bit less rigid, so therefore motion isolation properties will be better. So it's kind of a trade-off as it relates to how they designed it, but it does offer some nice benefits in the motion isolation department. Now, in terms of how all that's put together, the first thing I'll point out is that all of this is encased in a nice sturdy cover here. The top of the cover is made with organic cotton. It's got a nice soft feel to it, much like other Saatva products. The side panel also has like a nice luxurious feel, and of course a really sturdy construction with these nice tape edges and so forth. But there's one really important detail on the construction of this mattress that I want to make sure you see, which is these here, which are functional tufts. So a functional tuft means that this is not just a decorative little tuft stitched onto the cover of the mattress. It actually is connected to a thread that goes all the way down through the mattress and actually connects to the bottom side of the mattress. You can actually see where the stitching comes out the bottom for each of these tufts. So that is a design that helps kind of do two things. Number one, it holds these layers, it keeps them from kind of moving around in the mattress over time. But the other thing it does is it just sort of cinches everything together, which is definitely something that helps a lot from a longevity standpoint. It's kind of also pre-compresses things a little bit, but overall, just so you can imagine, everything's kind of held together with these functional tufts going all the way through the mattress. So it's kind of an old world mattress craftsmanship type of thing that definitely has real world benefits. And the last thing I just want to point out about the construction of this mattress is it does have 4 handles, 2 on each side of the mattress, which are functional handles. I can use them to pick up the mattress, and I think they certainly would be useful for kind of repositioning, rotating, things of that nature, and obviously if you needed to make the bed or something like that. However, I just be careful because there is a lot of mattress here. This is a heavy mattress, so they would have to be really strong to be able to hold this mattress comfortably, moving it any kind of long distance. So there you have it, the materials and construction of the Saatva HD mattress. One thing that's important to just about every mattress shopper is value. And when we think about value, we always think about how much does it cost, what's in it, and how long do we think it's going to last. In terms of the cost, the current price of the Saatva HD mattress is $24.99 in a queen size. And that of course would be before any GoodBed discounts are applied. So one thing you're definitely going to want to make sure you do is check out the full written version of this review, because we always make sure to keep that up to date with the latest and best available discounts on this product. And you can find a link to that right in the description of this video. In terms of what you're getting for this, you're getting a 15-inch mattress with kind of a memory foam and latex over springs construction. You're getting a mattress, maybe even more importantly, that's specifically designed to suit the needs of heavier sleepers. In terms of how long we think it's going to last, we would generally look for a weak link in the mattress as our best assessment of its longevity, and for that, we would typically look at the foam layers. And in particular, I think in this case, that would be the most likely culprit. The connected coil unit here is pretty much going to be rock solid. Not only are connected coils sort of more durable, less likely to fail because they are relying on each other, but also these are super heavy gauge wire that they're using in this particular coil unit. So 12.5 gauge coils, they're not likely to go anywhere. So looking at the layers above this, we would typically look at foam densities as our best, albeit imperfect, predictor of those. Certainly with the memory foam, 5-pound density is solid. I'm not at all worried about the latex above that. That's a very proven comfort material. If I would have any concerns, it would be with the polyurethane foam, either in this quilting layer, which is a relatively softer polyurethane foam, or perhaps the layer right below the memory foam. In general, you got a couple inches in each of those places. That would be the biggest possible area of concern with this mattress. But in general, I feel like this is a pretty strong mattress, and its longevity prospects should be pretty good. So in terms of how all that wraps up into overall value, we would certainly say that this is a good value, even at the $24.99 price point. And in particular, again, if you're someone who is looking for and needing a mattress that's specifically designed for heavier people, then we would say it's an even better value. So just to summarize some of the things we've covered in this video, the Saatva HD mattress is a 15-inch mattress that uses a blend of comfort materials, including 100% natural latex and memory foam, over a connected coil support unit. And it is specifically designed to suit the needs of heavier people. We talked about how we were surprised to see what a wide range of both weights and sleep positions could be well served by this mattress from both a spinal alignment and pressure relief standpoint. And although it did exceptionally, particularly well for the heavier people for whom it's built and designed, it also could accommodate, let's say, a lighter weight spouse or partner. So overall, if you're looking for a mattress that has kind of a medium firm level of softness, meaning just to the firmer side of medium, one that has kind of a blend of sleeping in your mattress and sleeping on, but nets out to slightly more of that floating above your mattress type of sensation, one that has just a smidge of memory feel, but not a whole lot, and one that has quite a healthy amount of bounce. Also one that has very good motion isolation, one that has excellent edge support, and maybe most importantly, one that is specifically designed for the needs of heavier sleepers. And if all of the other fit, feel, and feature characteristics that we covered in this video sound like a good match for you, then we definitely think that the Saatva HD mattress is one that you should consider. So there you have it. We hope you found this video helpful in determining whether the Saatva HD mattress is the right mattress for you. But I definitely want to reiterate that you're going to want to take a look at the full written version of this review, both for the in-depth ratings and assessments that we did for every permutation of sleeper, as well as because we keep that review up to date with the best and latest available discounts on this product. You can find a link to that right in the description of this video. In the meantime though, we thank you for watching and we really hope you sleep well.